Okay guys, part 2 of how to take care of your pet fox in an urban area. Today we're going to be talking about something simple, the fact that foxes scream. Okay, everybody talks about how quiet foxes are. In fact, I've heard people say that surely one of the good things about having a pet fox is that they're such quiet animals. They don't bark, bark, bark like dogs do. Okay, that's not a true statement. Foxes are extremely vocal. Foxes scream really loud, especially during mating season in the winter time. And when you've got neighbors literally, that sun is so bright, literally surrounding you, okay, I've got neighbors across the street, that's a problem. All right, you cannot have a fox screaming at 3 in the morning, and they will, trust me, when they're trying to call vixens or tods, or they're just bored or lonely and they want you to come out, they will scream at 2, 3 in the morning. And yeah, that's a huge problem. If you're living on a farm, not a big deal. If you're somewhere without neighbors, it's fine. But if you're in an urban area like this, that is a very big problem. These neighbors, I don't care how much they like you, and all these guys like us, but they will call animal control on you, okay? And you don't want that, obviously. So what do you do about a screaming fox? Well, the simple answer is you put them in a kennel. A lot of homeowners will either put them inside in a kennel or out in a garage in a kennel, which is what we do. Now, obviously, this video is more for the outdoor pet fox. Some of you are going to decide to have your fox indoors with you most of the time. Personally, we don't do that. Charlie is an outdoor fox, and again, that is what I recommend to all of you future fox owners. Don't get it in your mind that you're going to have a fox inside. I know you've seen videos. I know there are some fox owners who do that, but the vast majority of fox owners don't do that, and there's a reason. Your spouse will leave you, okay? Foxes pee and poop on everything. You can potty train them kind of, but they're still going to pee and poop on things that they like or that are shiny. They're going to scent mark. They're going to destroy your house. You can't have a couch or whatever. I mean, it takes a real special owner to have an indoor fox. Most of you won't go that route. I'm telling you right now. You might think you are, but you probably won't. Charlie's an outdoor fox, okay? So at night, we bring him inside to this kennel. Okay, let me turn the camera around. There's eggshell in there because he was eating, I gave him an egg last night. It's his favorite treat. So when putting him in a kennel, what are some things you need? You're gonna need a water dispenser. Foxes drink a lot. You're gonna need some toys. He's got that chewed up ice cream cone thing. And you don't have to have a bed. Not all foxes really care about that. Charlie likes a flatter kind of bed. And whatever bed you get them, regardless of what their preference is, they're gonna destroy it. So you're gonna go through lots of beds, just FYI. Quick reason as to why we choose to put them in the garage and not in the house. Because again, you can have a kennel indoors, obviously. We don't recommend that though, for the same reason I don't recommend having them indoors at all, because they poop and they pee even inside the kennel. Okay, when I gave him that egg, his first reaction was to take it into that corner and pee on it because he didn't want me to take it back. Okay, so foxes pee on everything they like. He's peed on this bed multiple times, and then I have to take it outside in the morning and hose it off or whatever. Another good reason, though, to get one of these flatter beds. They're easier to clean and a little trickier, actually, to destroy. If it's a super big, thick bed, they'll destroy it. Now this, you'll notice we've got foam. We just got these little bed foam pieces around the kennel. This is because when he starts scraping at this, it makes a really loud sound, and it was an irritating sound, so I put foam beneath it so it muffled it. This foam acts for two things. It muffles sound, and it also keeps the cool air in a little bit better at night. So we'll run this AC at night in the summertime. It's like the end of June right now, so it gets pretty warm in here. So we run the AC to cool it down, and then usually by midnight or 1, the AC shuts off because it's like into the 60s by then. This is a perfect situation for Charlie in the winter because he absolutely loves being cold. So it's freezing in here in the winter time. So he sleeps like a baby. And then in the summer, yeah, we run the AC. Now we've got 2 kennels, okay? We've got his sleeping kennel, and then we've got this other great big kennel that's a smaller, more travel size, but that is kind of like his punishment kennel, okay? This is where he goes when he's screaming at like 5 at night in the winter when it's already dark and he won't stop screaming. I take him in here immediately. You have to understand, Charlie gets away with a lot of things. I let him pee on stuff outside. He's always biting me and my wife. He's always stealing my stuff and running off and burying it. Charlie gets away with a lot, but the one thing you cannot let your fox in an urban area get away with is the habit of screaming. It's a total natural thing that they're doing, okay? You can't ever really train it out of them, but you can prevent it and have them at least know that it's not gonna last. So every time he starts screaming, he goes in that kennel. And then about 10-15 minutes later, I'll let him out. Now, after doing that a few times, the rest of the week he doesn't scream because he knows Dad's going to put him in the kennel. And then at night, you know, around 11:30, I put him in here, and then we take him outside around 7 a.m. So you can put food dishes in there, but they're going to pee and poop on it. Also, I keep a thermostat in here so that I can see, like, it's 88 degrees in here right now, so I wouldn't dare put Charlie in here when it's 88 degrees. He'd be miserable. It wouldn't kill him, but it would make him miserable. So we run the AC. Hold on, let me see what I'm missing. Let me check the time here. Should be good. Okay, so again, you can have kennels inside, obviously, but they're gonna poop and pee inside the kennel. So your house is gonna smell like poop and pee, even though it's staying in the kennel. So if you can put him in a garage, something detached from the house, it's infinitely better. Guys, if you're going to buy a pet fox, you need to understand they're probably going to scream, okay? Some people will say, oh, my little fox never screams. They're the exception to the rule, okay? Just assume, because you don't know what baby fox you're going to get. Just assume that they're going to be screamers, okay? Have a kennel situation set up for them to go at night, then they can be outside during the day and play and get their energy out. But that is how we handle screaming with Charlie. I wouldn't recommend the collars. Those aren't supposed to be on him for very long. And with Charlie, we tried it for like a week and it just didn't work. So the repetition, bringing them into the kennels at night, that's the best way to go. So, okay, guys, if you have any questions, as always, leave the comments below, and we'll see you on the next one.